I am Tina Woodford, and today we are going to learn our addition, subtraction, and multiplication using the Cuisenaire rods. Now, just a refresher on Cuisenaire rods, it's these colorful rods. Our orange rod is 10, our blue rod is 9, our brown rod is 8, then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and our white Cuisenaire rod is 1. So that's our Cuisenaire rods. So now let's learn addition using our Cuisenaire rods. First of all, addition, we use this sign here in addition, which is our plus sign, which means brings together or add together. So we're going to bring things together. So let's start off with this problem here. How about, let's start with 7 plus 3. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring these numbers together to see what our sum is. The answer in addition is called sum. Here's our equal sign to equal the sum. So 7 plus 3. Let's find, first of all, our 7 Cuisenaire rod. So if we look on our chart here, we know that our black Cuisenaire rod is 7. So we're going to take our black Cuisenaire rod. There it is. Now let's find our Cuisenaire rod that is 3. So if you don't remember which one it is, look on our little chart. We find 3 and it's the light green. So here's our light green, because here's the dark green and here's our light green. So now we have our 7 and our 3. We're still missing something. We need our sign in there. So our sign is this, our plus sign. So 7 plus 3 equals what? We're going to find our sum now. So to add using our Cuisenaire rods, we will do this. We'll take our 7 rod, bring it down, and we will take our 3 rod. Remember we said they're apart, we're going to bring them together. So we brought them together. So 7 and 3. Now what we're going to do next, we're going to find out which of these rods is the same length going across the top of our Cuisenaire rod. So let's try the dark green, which we know the dark green is 6. So we're going to place it, and we know this is it's not the answer because we have a huge gap right here. We need something that goes all the way across, because we brought these two together. We need to find out which rod matches the top part, is the length of 7 and 3. So we'll put that back. Let's try the orange rod, which is our 10 Cuisenaire rod. We place it and look, perfect length. So we know this is the 10 rod, so we know 7 plus 3 would be equals 10. So 7 plus 3 equals 10. So on our paper, we'll write it like this. So 7 plus 3 equals 10. Let's take another problem. Let's say we take 5 plus 3 equals what? What's the sum? When we bring 5 and 3 together, what is the sum of those two? So let's now, we already have our 3 rod, so let's keep it. We'll put the 10 rod back, and we'll put our 7 rod back. So there again, which rod is our 5 rod? So let's look on our chart. Our 5 is yellow, so we're going to take our yellow Cuisenaire rod. So 5 plus 3 equals what? So there again, we're going to bring our rods to bring them together. So 5 plus 3. Now let's find the Cuisenaire rod that is the total length equal to the top part length of our 5 and 3. So if we take the brown Cuisenaire rod, would that be the answer? Is that the sum? Yes, it's the same length. So what is the brown Cuisenaire rod? Is 8. So we know now that 5 plus 3 equals 8. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. So on your paper, you would write 5 plus 3 equals 8. That's the sum of 5 and 3 when they come together. Now let's change from addition to subtraction. We'll put our rods back. Now we're going to do subtraction. And this is our sign for subtraction. It was a minus sign, which means we take apart. See, addition we brought together, and subtraction we're going to take apart. So let's take the problem. Let's keep the same problem as we had. Let's go 7 minus 3 equals what? So we know our 7 is the black rod. And we know our 3 is the green. So now in subtraction, we're going to bring our rod down, our 7 rod, take our green rod, put it underneath our 7. You notice we have a big old gap right here. All we got to do is find out which of these Cuisenaire rods fits in this space, this big old space here. So let's try, for instance, the dark green. Dark green against light green. Is that the answer? No. And how do I know that's not the answer? Because this rod is sticking way out. It's not equal with 7. So that will not be the answer. Would the purple rod work? Yes. So the purple rod is 4. So we know now that 7 minus 3 equals 4. Because our 4 rod, purple rod, is 4. So 7 minus 3 equals 4. Alright, let's just go, we'll stick with 5 minus 3 equals, so we're going to put our black Cuisenaire rod back. And we're going to keep our 3 because we need our 3, so we're going to get our 5, which is yellow. So 5 minus 3 equals what? Well, we bring our Cuisenaire rod down, place our 3 rod underneath the 5, and we have this empty space. So which of our rods up here is going to fill in this space? I believe it will be the 2 Cuisenaire rod. So I'm going to take it, place it in there, and yes, it fills in the space. It's equal length with the 5 rod. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. Now that's how you do subtraction using your Cuisenaire rods. Now then let's learn multiplication. Our multiplication sign is our time, like an X, our times sign. You call it times. And we're going to find the product. In multiplication, you're going to look for the product. And the reason we're calling it a product is because you have groups. Let's say, for instance, you have 3 baskets of apples. 3 baskets of apples. In each basket, there is 2 in each basket. So how many apples do you have total? So this is how we're going to find out the product of how many you have all together. So let's just stick with the same numbers that we've been using. So 5 So we're doing multiplication. So 5 times 3 is we're going to find the product of that. So let's take our 5 rod